than one would expect, because scroll down if you want, Mike. You can see there are many articles, and besides il, lo, I, gli, there are also others that you form using these four with the prepositions, and every noun has its proper gender, and considering that it has a proper gender, it also has a proper article. And what article do you use, for example, in the main nouns is usually determined by how nice the word and the article together sound, because il libro for us Italians sounds better than lo libro. Also, lo studente sounds better than il studente, even though with the studente you can use both articles. Lo is the one that is preferred, though. With the feminine articles, the thing is much more or less complicated, because you have just two of them, la, and it is singular, and le when it is plural. The vowels of the articles also helps you in a lot more words, because in Italian, A is usually used for singular words, singular feminine words, and E is used more for plural words and nouns and everything. We don't have a neutral in Italian, so there are only two genders and so many masculine and feminine. Those were the determined articles that in English you can translate all of them with the. The indicative in the articles are different kind of story, because in English we have two. In Italian we have more than two, because you can use uno when it is masculine, when the noun is masculine, and una when the exactly when the noun is feminine. So, and sometimes, more often than not, it's like a rule that when you have una and then a female word that starts with a vowel, you put an apostrophe after the end of un, after, because otherwise we as Italian don't like how that sounds and don't like the repetition of the vowels. So you can scroll if you want. As I said before, you can determine the number, sorry, if a word is singular or plural, and also the gender of it, just by looking at the last letter. For example, with albero, it's alberi, trees. Usually the masculine words and more often than not end with an I. So it's like a go-to. As I said before, we here have two more examples of the feminine nouns ending in A when they're singular and ending in E. Also, in Italian, we have also like cases that helps you put the words in the right order and also like give a more accentuate pronunciation to the word that you want to give emphasis to. And also, there are, for the accusative case, they work like normal cases. So in every language, you have cases that work exactly the same. And like in every language, in Italian, you have certain verbs that you can use just with an accusative case. These in Italian are called verbi transitivi. And you can also have do nouns change endings? You mean like at the end the vowel? In the cases, no. In the cases, no. They don't change endings in the cases. The nouns don't. There are some prepositions, like for example, for the dative to express a case, you basically put some preposition on it. To, for example, in the dative case, you have a. Exactly. Apostrophes are only for feminine nouns because in the male indeterminative article, you already have un without o. So, yeah, you just put one space one. And so that also the word placement. Are direct and indirect objects a part of the verb? No, they just the verb refers to them, but they are not part of the verb. The only time that they are part of a verb, it's when it's a like noun predicate nominale, where like you use the verb to be, for example. There is the same thing also in English, if I'm not mistaken. In the second, Mike wrote two sentences: mangiamo la cena, we eat dinner, la cena è bella. In the first case, mangiamo la cena, we eat dinner. It's not dinner, it's not a part of the verb. In the second one, dinner is beautiful, it's good, it's tasty. Those beautiful, tasty, and are parts of the verb. Did I make myself clear enough, Saffron? Great. Happy to have you. Now, for the verbs are a peculiar thing. I think the verbs and especially the numbers of the number of cases and conjugation and everything. It's a lot, really. Even though most of the people in Italy don't even know like the conjunctive, which is like the second thing, the second aspect of a verb that they teach you in like elementary school, but that's okay, I guess. So for the infinitives, you have like three endings of the verb. We don't use any particle before the verb. We just put are, ire. And again, this works because both of tradition and sounds, because camminare for us sounds better than camminere or camminire. Italian is a language that like 90% of its rules are based on how good it sounds to us. So you can like also morph together a verb and a pronoun. For example, in the sono contento di vedervi, I am happy to see you all, you have vedere plus the pronoun be, which refers to a second person plural. And this rule is a lot like the English one because you can use the infinite of the sentence when you have verbs like I had to, I like to, and this type of verbs you have to use the infinitive of the verb. And yeah, like I said, there are a lot of conjugation. Like I don't even remember like the number exactly. We have like participle, gerund, infinitive, indicative, conjunctive. We have like also condizionale that I don't think you have. Yeah, mangiamola, we eat it. Pay attention so that the particle, the part la in the word refers to something that is feminine. So, for example, an apple, dinner, and so on. Yeah, but if you want to use like mangiamola, you have to specify what what la is referring to in the previous sentence. For example, ho appena finito di preparare la cena, mangiamola. I just finished to make dinner, let's eat it or something. I don't know, I can repeat the word if you like, because I'm not very good with accents now that I'm thinking about it. But it's like mangiamola, mangiamola. I think it's on the ja, mangiamola. Yeah, on the GAI. How would it be with like li or li? So for this you use li, so GLI, when you have like male singular word. For example, I was about to tell you, li, it's also more often than not used with like people. So if you say mangiamo li, you're either telling, yeah, it's not like you're saying let's hit him. You say, let's hit to him, like, let's hit something from him. And no, it's not like animate versus inanimate. It's more of like mangiamolo. It's like mangiamolo. Mangiamoli, we use mangiamolo. Don't, because like we are very basic in some things. Like, so when you want to say, I thought, yeah, the masculine pronoun. Yes, or also when it sounds good just for fun. But with them, because these are all in different cases, these are what this is a very complicated topic because sometimes exactly Italy and yeah you do, but you use this when you don't you use the articles not as like part of the verb. When you use the articles, which technically in the case of the verb is not an article, it's a pronoun, so it works differently. In Italian, we call them pronomi determinativi, determinate pronouns, which resembled the articles a lot. Yeah, I don't know Spanish. I trust your words on that. Hey, Safo says you're right. So, yeah, but these are like for the, how can I tell you, for the nominative case. Well, some of them for the nominative case, because these are even on the right cases. So yeah, we don't have like a progressive form. We have just like tense, and it's called future because if you say I am going to eat with the intention of eating, you're like saying mangerò. Mangiando, it's a gerund, like sorry to disappoint on the progressive form. I am eating that we use sto mangiando, which is like the in. Give me a second, I'm trying to remember the name of the house. It's indicative and it's passato prossimo. We call it in Italian. We call it passato prossimo in Italian. We also have the like past version of a. No, the article. No, you just like use the same articles. What do you mean by it has progressiveness? Yeah. If you mean the sto, first of all, sto is not an article. No, no. You can't. Mangiando always stays mangiando. No matter what you're eating, it always stays mangiando. Apparently not. Yes, you can say lo sto mangiando. And now that I'm thinking about it, you can also say sto mangiandola, but it's not that common in Italy. So like, it doesn't sound nice because we are not used to listen to it. But technically, you can. Yes, you can. Again, point is it's better if you put la. Sto ascoltandola means I am listening to it. That I saw that American friend there, but it's better. It's more used the form where you like put the la before stop. So la sto ascoltando. It's more welcomed. Okay. Any other questions for now? I take that as a no.
What are all the tenses? How many are there?
Tando, you're trying to kill me right now, and I'm not even kidding. Cause these are not even all of them.
Just the indicative.
Like these, hold on. 8 for the imperative, 4 for the conjunctive, 8 4 means 12, 14, 14, 16, 18. I think the number is around 20, 24, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, around 24. The number compulsive, it's like 24. We call them model. So like indicative is a model, conjunctive it's another model. I don't know what you call them. Please enlighten me in the chat if you know. Model, like indicative, conjunctive, how do you say that in English? It's MODO. I don't know what you mean. Mac got it right. Yeah, that is kind of a problem because model we have like, instead of saying that I may be dumb a little, but yeah, we have like the subjunctive, the imperative, the indicative, so they should be around like 24, 26 tenses. 21, yeah. But point is that not every mood has the same tenses. Because, for example, the gerund has just the present and the past. You should find gerund if you like go bit down. Practice gerund, the last one, yeah. Also, the last three that you see, so infinitive, participle, and gerund, are the only one with like two tenses, just two, present and past. Also, yeah, these are like definitions of like when you use certain mood. Um, and the imperative, they're all pretty similar in all the languages, I think, because like imperative, you give a command. Indicative, you say something that it is happening, that it is real. Conditional, you use for hypotheticals, and subjunctive is for hopes, dreams, opinions, whatever, basically. So, does anybody has any questions? For now, I'll take that as a no. So, I think it's pretty similar to Russian, though, because like the perfective, it's like yeah. Sorry, I'm going to say sentence in Russian. Я написали книгу. That is a perfectly expect because you completed the action and everything. Я я извините. So, for example, if you say that you are writing a book currently, that is an imperfective aspect. And the derivative expect, no worry, nobody in Italy is gonna ask you these questions, because I suspect that most of Italians don't even know that we have three aspects. But the derivative aspect is when an action lasts over time. So that usually depends on if you finished writing the book or no, basically. Because, for example, for the imperfective aspect, the most used tense is the passato prossimo, and for like perfective aspect, no, simple past. Here that is the simple past, because we used in like in a different way than English does, because we also like use it for like, yeah. So you can go back down if you want. So scrivendo is usually what you go for an imperfective aspect, and for the perfective aspect, when an action is finished, we usually say I finished too, because it's the more used between like locals. I finished to write, I finished to listen, I finished whatever you can finish, basically. So yeah. So for example, the perfective aspect that describes an action that is complete, it's like ho finito di scrivere il libro. So I finished writing the book. And for the imperfective aspect, sto scrivendo un libro, I am writing a book. We usually like give indicators in common speech to let people know if we finished a certain thing or if we are still doing it. And about your question, how you use English has been doing for was supposed to was not quite literally, I think, because has been doing for it's like ha fatto per tanto tempo, as opposed to was going it's stava facendo. In Italy, they're not really opposites, but with the has been doing for, which is ha fatto per, I don't know, tempo. Yeah, you specify the duration when has been doing for, basically. So you're right. Thanks, Saffron. Okay, if you want to, guys, we can go through present and past conjugations. If you want, if you have time. Yeah, okay.
All the time in the world.
Okay, so basically, for the present and past conjugations, I'm gonna be honest with you. Most of Italians just know the main four ones of indicative. You can scroll a bit down, because for the past and present, you want it so it's a bit down. Yeah, these are like the conjugation of like the various verbs. So in ire we are, for example, partire, like it's a sit down. Io parto, tu parti, lui parte, lei parte, noi partiamo, voi partite, loro partono. Yeah, we have quite a lot of like endings. So if you scroll a bit more down, you had like okay, a bit more so that we can have the main, no, bit higher, so we can have the main four. Okay, so more or less. I get that every language has a present tense and a past tense. In Italy, in Italian, we have a tiny bit more. We have the present, which is the past tense, the passato prossimo, which is the simple past. Mike, can you zoom? I can't see. Color me blind. Okay, so most of Italians, like around 75%, only know presente, passato prossimo, imperfetto, passato remoto. These are the main common ones that you will hear everybody use. Also because the various perfect tense, for example, like tra passato remoto, tra passato prossimo, it's quite difficult to understand in the moment that you're studying. And it's more like a thing that you learn with time, with practice. And so the imperfect is for like actions that happened in the past, but you feel them that the actions are still going to this day. And I don't know, do you have any questions? Because I don't know what to say about them.
I don't.
Okay, for each tense, can you give us an example? Okay, so for the, it's not scrivato, but I appreciate the effort. What did you meant with scrivato? What do you mean with scrivato? Depends, because in the simple past, we use ho scritto with like the verb have as an auxiliary. If you want to say that you wrote for quite a long time, you wrote scrivevo, which is imperfect. If you want to say that you wrote many years in the past and you stop like completely your writing, you say scrissi. That could be quite hard to pronounce. Yep, scrivesti. But you're right. You're on the right track. Yes, you're a fast learner, Mike. Going through scribbling on tenses. Present, you don't need also all the conjugations, or you want all the conjugations of every, like, because I can do even all the people. Just, okay. So for the present, it's scrivo. For passato prossimo, ho scritto. For imperfetto, scrivevo. For trapassato prossimo, it's io avevo scritto. For passato remoto, it's io scrissi. For trapassato remoto, it's io ebbi scritto. For future for the futuro semplice, so the simple future is scriverò with the accent of the O that goes like this. I don't know how to call it. For the futuro anteriore, so the future perfect, it's like avrò scritto, always the avrò with this accent. I'm gonna write it down in the chat, the accent of the O, just to make you, so that we are all on the same descent. So yeah, and that's for the verb in ere. We also kind of like a different thing for kind of for the verb, so with other like with different endings. Yeah, mangia is right. Yes. No, mangerò. Yeah, Italian also changes like some. I don't know why, just like sounds better for us Italians to say mangerò, not mangiaro. So instead of the I and A, you have like an E, and obviously the O, the accented O that I sang before. Yes, same with ascolterò. And just remember the accent when you wrote, because it doesn't sound the same without. Yeah, so mangiare is just for First person singular? Okay. So for present, it's io mangio. Passato prossimo, it's io ho mangiato. Imperfetto, it's io mangiavo. Tra passato prossimo, it's io avevo mangiato. Passato remoto is io mangiai. And tra passato remoto is io ebbi mangiato. And simple future is mangerò with instead of an IAE. And future perfect is avrò mangiato. Yeah, with just one I, Mike, just one. No, you were right with the previous one, mangiai. If you don't put the I between the G and E, sounds like mangai. Yes. Yay, glad to have you back. We went through like the first person singular of every tense in the indicative mood while you were gone, Saffron. Bentornato. Do either verbs change? Not that much, because I can give you the examples if you want, like I've done with the previous. For example, up we had partire. The present is io parto. The passato prossimo is yeah. The passato prossimo is io sono partito. For one thing, for the verbs that indicate movements, we don't use have auxiliary but the to be. So instead of ho partito, we have sono partito. In the imperfetto is partivo. In the trapassato prossimo is ero partito. In the passato remoto we have partii, which is spelled like P-A-R-T-E-E. Yes, Mike. In the trapassato remoto we have io fui partito. And in the simple future we have io partirò. And in the future perfect we have sarò partito. So it doesn't change much because if you like choose another dire verb that now I can't even think, the auxiliary can change, but the substance of the rule is always that. Like you want, guys, it's up to you really, because like you might can have all the time in the world, especially when it comes to this. Okay, Mike, do you want to kill me? Let's do adverbs instead of adjective. Ah, thanks, Sando. Yeah, Mike is out for blood. My blood. It's not my fault that you're like opening the Pandora base with that topic. Like make it as easy as I can, but it's still gonna take a while. So just let me know if you all are in for me explaining. No, it's just that the places you won't say it now. Yeah, I am comfortable when explaining. I would just try to survive without being killed by, I don't know, Mike and idioms. For example, like, those places in the sea, okay. You want the translation or what? Because I don't know how that... Okay. So, the translation of also adjectives, nouns, adverbs, or... Yes, Veroshka is right. Embassy is ambasciata. Now, chi non dorme non piglia pesci is like an idiom, yeah, that we use. I don't know if in English is there anything like that, but we use it when we want to say that people needs to be like, they need to be attentive, they need to be careful, and they always need to be like on guard because it's Veroshka is like it's not like specific to a person. It's like in a situation in general where, for example, you are too slow to catch something, may it be an occasion, double meaning, or everything of sorts, and you use that because you were too slow to catch that fish. And by the way, Mike, back to you for a second. Embassy is ambasciata, like Veronica said. Street is strada. Post office is ufficio postale. Adjectives, it's aggettivi. Nouns is nomi. adverbs is avverbi, places in the city is like posti in città, and then we can end e poi possiamo finire if you want that as well. Yeah, basically. Yeah, chi tardi arriva male alloggia also is like you better be quick or you lose your chance. Negozio di abbigliamento. Clothes shop is negozio di abbigliamento. Alloggio is like accommodate, can also mean like leaving something. Okay, you want me to translate those sentences? Okay, so I'm gonna use your examples because my mind is blank right now. The library is behind the post office. It's la libreria è dietro l'ufficio postale. Yeah, Feroshka, you're right. Just BDA. No, Feroshka, quite right, but it is actually sto andando all'ambasciata. If you want to say like you're going out of the embassy, you say me ne vado dall'ambasciata. Yeah, and you also opened up Pandora vase, but that's okay. We can like face this one because it's pretty quick. Da also with other couple of words that I'll tell you later are called preposition, and these we had to learn them by heart at elementary school, and they are di, a, da, in, col, su, per, tra, fra. If you want me to like write them down, I can. No worries. And basically, this preposition also can be combined with the articles. I think I was like telling that a bit earlier in the lesson. Yeah, something like that. We just they try to make it a song, but it's not very likable. And per, tra, e fra are the three that I like to call the special ones, mostly because while the previous ones you can like merge them with the articles. For example, the you can also say like dello, it's like the plus lo. La matriciana, like Mike wrote, it's a plus la. Yes. Feroshka, you are right. You sure that you're not Italian? Yes, Mike. Because if you're wondering why it's not with just one L, it's because with one L, so LAA, means Yeah, I kinda answered her. Negozio di abbigliamento, I can write it down if you want to. But don't worry. What was I am? Like we don't say ALA because ala it's the arm of the bird for us. Tanya clothes shop can also be translated as negozio di vestiti because clothes technically is vestiti, but negozio di abbigliamento is the one that it is more common used. Arrangiati, no worries. For example, alla, arrangiati, a word with double G. We have like aglio, which is like in another category that you didn't write from, that it's GI. What about chi, chi? Okay, one thing that you need to learn about Italian, the H is silent as hell, basically. Because the H is just used in the word to like aggravate the sound because chi and yeah. Like, can you give me an example of a word in Italian that is like CCH? Because don't think that they are. I mean, C. Okay. Yeah. You just keep. Yeah. Basically, when you pronounce here, it is. Yeah. You don't have to put the question marks after. You're right. But you're very good. Esatto. Prego 100. By the way, an inside joke. When you say grazie mille in Italian, it's answered with prego 100, which is like thanks 1,000, you're welcome 100. Prego 100, 2 words. Prego 100. Yes, and 100 is 100. Yeah, we like to at least sometimes play with our tongue, basically. Yeah. Sandra, what do you mean by am intimidato? You mean that you are intimidated? Okay, sorry. You actually wrote before intimidato kind of an adjective, of an Italian adjective, which has the same meaning, that is intimidito. What about some adjectives like light, dark? Yeah, all the young said. Yeah, we also have like opposites adjectives in Italian. For example, light, dark is chiaro, scuro. If I know that light and dark, yeah, but like separated, chiaro, scuro. And by the way, you may not know shit of Italian, but non so cazzo italiano, it's like the yeah, but also non so un cazzo. It's a very common phrase sentence used in Italian. So if like I had no damn clue, no damn idea, you can use non so un cazzo. I use it a lot with my mom or with my friends. So light, dark. We also have like nouns that have opposite meaning. For example, light, dark. We have chiaroscuro as adjectives, but also luce, oscurità as nouns. Old, young is vecchio, giovane. We use more giovane, vecchio. Sad, happy is triste, felice. No, un cazzo already implied di che stai parlando, so you can just say non so un cazzo. Because usually when you're saying non so un cazzo, I'm such a bad teacher for teaching you such bad words, but I guess it's fine. Non so un cazzo, you're using that when somebody asks you a question, and usually in the question is already specified what's the topic, basically. Like light and darkness. Yeah, like light and darkness. In buco di culo, but it's like a hole in the ass. So in culandia sarebbe nel mezzo di culandia. Was that nel mezzo di culandia or in buco di culo? O vai a fanculo, perché c'è anche quella. Because there is also vai a fanculo. Which is also another bad phrases that you shouldn't use, but okay. Yeah. That means to blow up. A schioppare, wait, you mean a scoppiare or a scioperare? Because that sounds like a Napolitan diet, the diet from Naples, the dialect, sorry. Or you can also say, like, did you mean a scopare, Mike? Great, you're perfect. Now I will choose some translation of it. Scopare? Wait, should I look at you? You wrote a scioppare. Yeah, scopare is like and buy. Like scopare, which is like without the I that you wrote and without the double P with just one P, means like to have like to have babies, to make babies technically, to use the family friendly phrase. But like if you put an H between the C and the I, you get a scoppiare, which means blow up, basically to blow up, to like quite literally explode in the literal sense. You can also say in a metaphorical sense, so when you're full and you've eaten and you're full, which is like sto scoppiando. A second, Froshka, che... Just for a second. Yeah, very, very fine and very thin. Read that, please. But that, right? I am. Which can have like a double meaning. That is not like the reproducing meaning. That is the meaning of like I've eaten and I'm full, or in the literal sense, I'm gonna explode, basically. La mia testa sta per scoppiare. Is going to is like sta per. Yes. Sta per scoppiare. Yeah, basically. No, that is sono scoppiato. Because, yeah, movement. No, your head is la mia testa, so my head is, first of all, sono is for first person singular, so you cannot use it either way, because head is like, no, would you let me finish, please? Thank you very much. Uh, there is this verb called stare, where we use it for like almost everything. Like we use it like an auxiliary, even though it's not properly an auxiliary. And stare, I think they're called phraseological verbs or something that tells you that something is about to come. So, or even it's happening right now. And the conjugation is like io sto, tu stai, lui, egli sta, lei sta, noi stiamo, voi state, essi stanno. Essi, loro stanno. So when your head is about to blow up, you say la mia testa sta scoppiando. And for è scoppiato, Mike, by the way, you're missing an accent, but no worries. You use like when something already blow up. I don't know. I don't have anything that oh, wait. Yeah. For example, this is my water bottle. It's bottiglia. It's a feminine noun, but I guess it fits. And if this like blows up and explode, we say è scoppiata. La bottiglia è scoppiata. Clear enough? In the past, like if your head already blew up. Okay, we used to be in that case like è scoppiata, what Mike was suggesting. Yes, because the head is a feminine noun. If it were it a male noun, no. Again, sono is a first person singular. The adverbs, they can indicate mood because they are always an indication of a certain ways, for example, a place, time, and whatever. By the way, Feroshka is la mia testa è scoppiata, but they do not really define the mood of a verb. They just like describe an aspect of the verb, basically. They do not indicate if you have to use indicative, cognitive, subjective, conditional, infinitive. They do not indicate that. They just indicate peculiar aspect of an action. For example, modo of o maniera, the manner are like how they indicate a way that action is being done. So, for example, sto facendo la pasta a mano. I am making pasta by hand. Handmade pasta. Handmade is fatto a mano, if you wanted to know that. The adverbs of time, yeah, they're basically the same function that they have in English, because they help to collocate the sentence and the context in whatever time they are. For example, proximatively is proximamente. Wait, I think the proximamente is proximate. Hold on a second, because I'm getting confused. And this is where you're gonna hate me so much. Yeah, they're participles. They're not nouns, they're not adjectives, they are verbs. Verbs in their participles form. It's a miracle if you don't kill me by the end of this lesson, by the way. Good. Yeah, about the sentence that... Yeah, as long as you... Yeah, Italian is nice. What do you think so, Mike? I really like to... And by the way, Feroshka, you told bellissima lingua italiana nostra. You need one more S on bellissima. And you usually put also the, like, article. So, bellissima la. And by me, exactly. And you have to put nostra before, basically. You have to, like, place nostra before la. Yes, that is bad. It's more like how the words should go in the sentence. It is not really like, yeah, but it's also like, where do you want to get emphasis and also how the sentence sounds. Thank you. I think that I'm gonna end it either way in like 20 minutes, in 10 minutes, sorry, because I have yet to eat dinner, but I can skip dinner. And say I would rather lucky for one from Firenze for political purposes, because could I put Nostra all the way to the end? Yes, you could, because, you know, every single one of my Italian teachers always told me, "You're not Dante." Exactly. Right where I was going. Because when we wanted to write something that it wasn't properly correct, they would always told us that we are not Dante, we can't write we want. If we will ever be Dante, we can, but to say that we are not on Dante's level, we can't. That is also a little bit of an inside joke between teachers and students. You can use that, you can use Boccaccio, you can use Boccaccio, you can use every single author that you know, basically. Cursed words, well, Frasca, what do you mean? Is non sei il Dante chi non vorrei leggere per la scuola. Doesn't make any sense in Italian. I can teach you more if you want. We have 10 minutes to go. I can teach you. I am. This is more like guys, can I answer to Frasca first and then telling you all the bad words that I know, please? God, you wanted to learn bad words. Okay, I do too. This is more like an imperative sentence, and that is non essere il Dante che tu non vuoi leggere a scuola. Basically, that's it. Non essere il Dante che tu non vuoi leggere per la scuola. Non vuoi leggere per la scuola. Exactly. Well, depends, because if you meant at school, on the school desk, it's che non vuoi leggere a scuola. If you mean for school because they assign you homework, then it's per la scuola. You are poetic. Now, who wants to learn the bad words? So, now, do you have a favorite curse word that you want me to translate? Because you can write them down if you want. Fuck off is fottiti. Pig is porco in the rude version. If not, it's maiale. That could also be. Okay, hold on, then I'm gonna write them down right now. The porco is the lesser polite one. Let's just say like that. Fuck off is, or also can be used to if you want someone to get the fuck off. Get the fuck off is lentil cazzo. Give me a second. Yeah, can also be yeah, vaffanculo it's fuck off. Fottiti it's fuck you, but they're changeable. They have all the same meaning. So we have also vaffanculo, am I correct right now? Okay. Dumbass, it's stupido, idiota. Lo is not a curse word, and Frasca already answered for me. No, dumbass is stupido or idiota. We don't say culo di stupido. We can say stupido in culo, però. That is also a curse word. By the way, what is love, Sando? As a joke, my head started reproducing, what is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me. No more. Oh, hey, Sando can make jokes. Can make any joke he wants. I love his sense of humor. Really. What is bitch? Oh, we have, in English, bitch, slut, whore, and whatever. I also use meretrice sometimes that it's not very used, and it's puttana, but the ancient version. Let me see what I may have missed. Can the crap use basta stronzate, or even smettila con le cazzate? Okay, before Kimmy writing curse words, Mike opened a very interesting parenthesis, because if you know that Italy is divided in regions, right? Are you aware of that? I know you are. Okay. So my region, that is Veneto, exactly, we are quite famous for curses towards God. Really? Yeah. Even Veneto, if you want to put it. And we had thousands of curses to God. So I can write, even to religion in general, I can write all them down if you want. If you want to yeah. Tereska already wrote one, but you don't have to censor it. Like, who gives a fuck? Or like the ones that I have in mind right now. I put Ladra in brackets because it's optional. Because we like pigs, apparently. I looked there is like any historical explanation, but we use it just because it sounds good. I don't know. Oh, we have also like, yeah, we also like hold on. Yeah, we also have like this one that I was missing because it's like a fusion that in dialect becomes. But I also like love the curse word from South Italy. You mean to say paesano, like local villager? But I'm gonna write that down for you. Yeah, paesano. Fraska, you are officially my assistant. Hope you like the role because you're gonna. Also, there are many interesting curse words in like this. Yeah. In the dialect of South Italy that I just know two of them. I'm gonna get back with my sisters and call some of them later if you want. The fact that at the end of this lesson is like all curse words is gonna be interesting for the one who watches it on YouTube. These are more South Italy ones, but like think they are still curse words. And you can like change between story time mammoth. You can say fest de mammoth in quella storia. So yeah. And when you wrote that, why did you write them? We also have like dannazione, but it's not really sister. Soreta means sister in southern Italy, Italian dialect. Yeah. What? Why are you so surprised? Yes. That is Stallone. Soreta means Stallone? Really? Well, I'm surprised. Speak Venetian dialect because I'm from Venice. Saffron. Third, guys, what the fuck's a third? Third means food. Ah, yeah. It's like the more polite version. Okay, got it. It's like if you say a festa de solita, you mean in the third act? In the third, like, whoa. That was. We have merda here. Without the I, sorry. We also have cacca for shit. We also have cacchina, which means little shit. Do you want to stop here? I'm okay. If I get okay, then it's good. Someone is a shitty person, I think. Yeah, later, someone I won't forget to hit, okay? Let's persona di merda. Sì, is that exists in Italian. Es una mierda de persona. We just say is persona de mierda. Yeah, persona di merda. I know. I love the Italian curse words. That is testa di cazzo, because dick is cazzo, head testa. I'm gonna write the translation. Okay, my assistant kindly assisted me. Yes, you missed a space, but that's okay. Feels good to have an assistant though. By the way, why are you so obsessed with missing spaces? I've been noticing that a lot of you like miss spaces. For example, prego space 100. Do you have any other questions regarding curse words or anything else? If the teacher is a female, we say, we also have like the courtesy form that we say, so it's like, lei è la migliore insegnante if the teacher is a female, or if the teacher is a male, lei è il migliore insegnante. What? You didn't have no longer, Feroshka? Thank you, Saffron. Ah, okay. So it's like non più domande. Because like at the present time you don't have. So do you have like any other topics that you wanna talk about or yes? Okay, I'm good. What do you think I asked them? I asked to see if it was all clear so that I can go to it. I just wanted to clarify all your doubts before, because I know it's uncomfortable to have like doubts when a lesson ends. So I think that veramente l'italiano, it's L apostrophe. Apparently, Italian likes the complicated shit. Yes. In the chat, I think you can find them, Sando. Shh. Oh yeah, I forgot, son of a bitch. So, how could I forget that shit? I use that I use that like almost on a daily basis. How the fuck did I forget that? Oh, we have. Then I'm thinking about it. It exists something called pasta alla puttanesca. Literally bitchy pasta. Alla puttanesca, Sando. A-L-L-A. Yeah. That's the actual meaning of pasta alla puttanesca. Double T, Sando. Pasta alla puttanesca. Sando double T on puttanesca. That is the right version. We don't have pasta di merda in Italy. We do. I guess it's the one with chocolate. Yeah, send it out, Saffron. Don't worry. Not very good with Tuscan dialect, but I'll try my best. We don't say molto moltissimo, we just say molto or moltissimo. Yeah, Saffron, send them sentence. Please be a dear. I mean, you can use it for fun. You can. Just, yeah, if you joke about it, it's fine. Just not be serious about it, because it's not grammatically corrected. Yeah, you are. Yeah, Feroshka, you are on a table level. I love Marimma Maial. Not the exact translation of Marimma, though. So, Maiala is pig. Yeah, because like Mamma Mia. Because we use like Maiala also for like the slots. And Maiala here is used as an adjective, so slotty. Truly stop teaching you the curse words. What is a big topic for all of them? Difference between? No, so don't worry, Saffron. It's okay. I enjoyed it. This is not quite the big topic, Feroshka. I can cover it now, because ora could mean like right now, or the hour that, or the hour of the time. Allora means so, literally, so. Ancora means yet, or like again. Non ancora, though, it's not yet. And so is used to like indicate now and just now in time, in the time being. Yeah, Maremma is a peaceful ending. Yeah, ancora can also be translated with yet again, or also, or just again. And yeah, Maremma, I forgot that is a piece of land in Tuscany. Very good, used in carbonara. Gustoso. You want me to write, or You are goddamn pro. Sweet, bitter, dulce, sour. It's acidulo is more like for something that is a little bit sour, but it's the most used. Arrivederci, it's used with see you later, see you soon, but technically it would be till next time, because it would be like arrivederci, but it merged. How to say to swear? I know the specific verb where there were all the pigs. Because to swear, I always used porchidare. But give me a second that I'm gonna make it come to my mind in a way or the other. Bestemmiare. If you want the like curse version, it's like this. Okay, should be like that. Prego. Okay. Thank you for giving me the opportunity.